Hello, everybody, and welcome back to an episode of May the 4th Be With You. I also got to remember to add the video I did last night to the playlist, but I was a little scattered last night. I did a Bloodborne episode. I did a couple of. Wow, what did I even do last night? I played a lot of video games, but just really holding out until my week-long vacation. Uh-oh. Matchmaking error. There we go. Okay. So, anyways, I wanted to get back on here and make a recording. One, because I'm going to play a couple rounds before my kids get here, which this might actually be cut short, and I might have to go AFK and die on the last round. But, excuse me. Anyways, the cats are in full effect. Just kidding. No, they're being prepared. So far, I've made one on Trump. For those that don't know, the cats are the concerns and thoughts. And I'm going to try to make a standard boilerplate description. I started adding it all to the Blaze of Glory and High Art events on Call of Duty, but I need to go back and retroactively add them, at least the link to my project page, in every single video I've done, because the whole point of this YouTube channel originally was to see how hard this all is, and that way when my kids are old enough to have their own YouTube channel, I can make one for them and they can start making. They've already started making content. We have a trove of videos of them playing video games when they were little kiddos, all the way up to now, which they're almost teenagers, so they're not so little anymore, but they're still, my little babies. They'll always be my little babies. Well, not really, I guess. In fact, once they turn into teenagers. Actually, no, that's not true. I already tell them things like respect them as young adults and treat them with empathy and respect and kindness, and they do the same, which is why I'm very, very happy with how they are. I mean, they are very kind and compassionate. Like, we've been treating each other. They're Irish twins, so they're almost the same age. But like, they get along. I mean, and my sister and I, we got along more or less, but our age gap was a little bit different, so it was kind of harder to do. It was a much bigger age gap, so we weren't like in the same school, we didn't have the same classes, we didn't know the same people, like, so. Anyways. And such is life, and then by the time you become a senior and you get done, then you forget it all and you kind of disappear, and then it rinse, wash, repeat, so. But anyways, back to the weed discussion. So, been doing a lot of that, and I'm actually going to be reaching out to Ben and Jerry's. I realize what I gotta do. So today my projects is to figure out how to write like an actual letter, and I'm kind of half joking, half serious about that. One, I don't have very good handwriting, so I think I'll probably type it up and print it out, but then like printing it out, so they don't have an email address. So it forces people to be old school, but that's okay because my thing is worth it and that's why I need a simple link for them to go to. So what I'm going to do is just probably type it up, print out like most of it, have a handwritten section of where I'll actually be talking to them. I got to blow up more people with this thing. That's like one of my goals, I think. Actually, it might be on our alt account. But I'm pretty sure I need to do it on the alt account, but since it's a mission, I imagine that it's the same. Unless I already did it. That's the only other situation where, in which case, who cares? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, what? That is cool. Oh, I love this game. It's so much fun. Alright. Oh, there's a slurp jug. Oh, somebody was here. Where'd they go? You didn't even take the gun. Alright, we're gonna explore. Actually, I guess we could just check. What am I supposed to do? I can't mark him now. Gain shields. Land at the so those two I can't do. Land at the first order visit. There we go. So we'll go back that way. I just gotta visit a couple of places, so that's easy enough. I gotta bombardier some people. Actually, I like the gun that I have for my long range. I do want this one and then this one. Okay, let's go see about... There we go. Okay, so I gotta visit some different places. Let's try to find a car. Oh, but anyways, back to the... So I'm debating things on the new Pope's X app and trying to be respectful and polite, which a lot of other people are not. Like, they take heavy offense and, like, you know, just mentioning weed. That looks pretty Naziistic. But anyways, just mentioning weed to people get upset. They're like, oh my gosh, it's a drug, it's a demon, you're a heretic, you're trying to change religion and this and that. It's like, no, hold on. I'm just trying to point out that religion never really banned weed. It never said don't smoke weed. Ever. Like, that's a misunderstanding. So, oh, that is the point we're trying to get to. That bridge run by the First Order. Either Imperial or Rebel checkpoints, and the Rebellion used to be the Galactic Senate. And the Senate, well, so did the Galactic Empire, and then it changed and morphed. Oh, we have a car. We gotta loot it. I heard something else making noise. I don't know. Ooh, it's a legendary chest. Oh, ha, ha. Can we use that one? And for my shotgun, I'm gonna get Darth Maul from Darth Maul. Nice. Oh, so anyways, I'm gonna start making Scratch programs, and I already wanted to start doing that for my YouTube Kids channel, just to teach kids how to use Scratch, because it's a really fun programming website that's free. You just have to make an account with an email. If you're under 18, you have to have your parents make the account, or at least like be aware of it. I forget the exact rules, but it's made by MIT, Massachusetts Institute for Technology, I believe. And it's, yeah, like I said, it's a free resource that teaches kids the concept of coding. Why is it not showing? Oh well, so it's actually not exactly here, but we should... Oh, there it is. Oh, that's powerful. Jeez, people leaving all these chests. Alright, so now where's the other one? I think it was like around here. So let's just go check that before the circle shrinks. Actually, let's get another car. My green llama car. And then my son put on the Darth Vader lightsaber boosters. Because we share this account. My daughter uses our alt account. Because, I mean, again, I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. Like, oh gosh. calm. But there are certain things like I gave up drinking and tobacco, and in exchange, oh, he got me. One more shot and I would have got him. All right, how we doing? We're getting a decent episode in. Like I said, my kiddos are going to be here any second, and that's what I love about this. I have a wireless controller. I'm just walking around, looking out the window. I can see when they get here. So, anyways, and I honestly think that once the Pope says, okay, you know what, weed isn't a sin. I mean, unless you abuse it. Which makes sense, because alcohol isn't a sin unless you abuse it. That's what the Bible teaches. There's several passages where it says don't get drunk or don't overdrink. But at the same time, especially if you're Catholic, but every Sunday you're supposed to go have a little thimble of wine or a sip of wine out of the same cup with your community. Like, it is total communism, which is hilarious. I mean, a lot of religious people are anti-communist. But yet you have communion in your church, dummy. Like... the peace of the community, like bring peace to the community and stuff. Know each other, forgive each other trespasses. Like, oh, I gotta use a telephone boost to disguise and get force abilities, which I guess I need to just start landing at the places. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta do that in one go and I didn't do it. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and do that now. Travel distance in an X-Wing. Okay. Wait, no, not that. Search containers at resistance space. We're going to go to the resistance space. Actually, we don't have to... Wait, what? I think that was glitched. I don't have to land it somewhere and kill people anymore on this one. I'm pretty sure that's what it said before. Maybe that's why it was messing up. It's because it wasn't sure which missions I was actually supposed to do. But I need to search containers at the resistance base. Even though that is actually the best place to loot. Each one of those little, they're like rice paddies, but like each one of those 3 little rice fields has a chest or 3. It's 1 to 3 chests. It's either 1, 2, or 3 chests in each of those fields. There's 3 of them, so you're looking at, 9 chests potentially. And then there's almost always a 10th chest or another chest down on the even lower level, and there's also another chest in the barn. So like there's several different places. You shouldn't have came after me. Oh no, I have 3 types of the same gun. He's above. Give me that loot, give me that loot. Got open containers. There's one. So I gotta travel the things in an X-Wing. We gotta get 2 more containers, so let's kind of go back this way. Oh, there was one under the Millennium Falcon. Okay. So, thought I heard another chest. Hmm. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Oh, nope. I still have better. Yeah, things are gonna get interesting. Oh shoot, I could have supplemented with both of those. Oh well. I'll find more. In fact, let's go and take these, because these can top off if we get hit. Alright, now I gotta look for an X-Wing. I believe it's over there. Yeah, right over there. There we go. Alright, I just gotta fly an X-Wing for 500 feet and return to Poe. That's really not that bad, but I have another challenge where I gotta ride like 5,000 feet, so we're actually gonna... I'm gonna fly out over the water, too. Then we're gonna go talk to Poe. Park on the Millennium Falcon. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Wait. Do we have to talk to him again? Coming to pilot the mission pilot tray. Okay. And I like to think that other people have actually gone through and documented that entire thing. We're just musing, talking about playing things. I'm actually playing standing up while looking out the window. Alright. Yep, 5,000. Mm-hmm. There we go. So we're only like a third of the way done with that mission. But I like to think people are trying to run away from the storm. So this is a relatively safe plan. Relatively, not completely. Like, I could still get shot at. Then even then, if I get shot at, I'll just run. Like, I'm not going to fight until I finish my 5,000 feet, or meters. This game's in metric. Oh, this game's so sick. You get to fly a freaking X-Wing or a TIE fighter. And you have auto park, or auto landing capability. Now, if I was shooting a lot, then, like, more people would be attacking me. I gotta be at least up, like, 2,000. There we go. Halfway there. There. Oh! Oh, go and close them up, Adobe. Hold on.